Okay, guys, MacBook M2 Air first impressions time. If you are new here, I am Dead Metal of Dead Metal Media, self-proclaimed Mac guru, Apple superfan. I eat, live, breathe, sleep, shave, and shit Apple. It's my life. It's what I do, all right? PC is garbage. I want nothing to do with Microsoft. Apple is the holy grail of consumer electronics. That's just a fact, all right? I've got about 5,000 tied up in Apple stock. I buy every single generation of MacBook, every single generation of iPad, every single generation of iPhone, and I'll have you know I'm not some one of these new bandwagoners who are jumping aboard the Apple train now that they've taken off. I was rocking OG iPod Touch back in the day, Gen 1. All right, I've been with Apple for decades. So I want you to know, I want you rest assured to know, dear viewer, you are coming to me to hear a review of the new MacBook M2 Air. I will give you the facts. I will give it to you straight from somebody who has been backing this company for decades. And I don't like to make my people wait, so let's go ahead and get into it. MacBook Air M2, better than the M1, better than all the other MacBooks, better than the MacBook Pro. Should you upgrade from last generation? Is this worth it? Is it a good entry point if you're looking to get into the Apple ecosystem? All these questions will be answered and more, but first, a word from our sponsor, pickyourbride.com. Yes, pickyourbride.com is the #1 mail order bride website the world over, and it lets you select your bride not just based off of the standard, ethnicity, whether you want someone who's Asian, whether you want someone who's African, but it allows you to select your bride based on the features that matter to you most. Hair color, right? Pubic hair color, breast size, virgin or non-virgin status, and now pickyourbride.com even offers a 30-day refund policy. Get your bride to be in the mail. All right, she'll arrive all, packaged up, unpackage her, spend a month with her. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. You package her back up, ship her back, you get a full refund. Bride to be at pickyourbride.com. And now, what everybody's been waiting for, the MacBook Air M2 review. Well, let me break it down plain and simple. Like I said, I do not like to waste your time. Let me tell you exactly, as a very loyal Apple fan, what I thought of the MacBook M2 Air. Put plainly, simply, condensed down into a single sentence, the MacBook M2 Air absolutely fucking sucks! I mean, what's wrong with you mentally retarded Apple fans coming out here slinging down $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 for the new MacBook? Were you born with a dick in your head? Were you born fucked in the brain, son? Are you mentally touched? You should probably go get examined. You should probably go get analyzed for not just your piss poor purchasing decisions, but for your retarded ass loyalty to a company that has and will continue to show that they give zero fucks about you. They only care about your money. They're the most anti-consumer company on the face of this earth. And you know what? The Apple fanboys, whether you want to admit it or not, you know what I'm spitting right now is truth. You know what I'm spitting right now are facts. You can't argue these facts. Apple won't even let you open up their desktop computers. You can't replace the components because they believe in proprietary software, aka they believe in forced upgrades and planned obsolescence. You remember how Apple back in the day and still now receives absolute assloads of criticism for slowing down old iPhones? Yeah, guess why they do that? So you eventually get so pissed off at the goddamn thing, won't even load a fucking Safari page, that you throw it against the fucking wall, you throw your hands up and you say, fuck it, I'm getting a new one. But your dumb ass always goes back to Apple because you're in the ecosystem. That's what the fucking MacBook masturbatory fanboys love to say. Oh man, they're sitting there as they're stroking their fucking 2-inch dick. Oh man, you're in the ecosystem. It's so easy, man. Oh my God, Apple has everything. You've got the iCloud. You've got the iPhone. phone. You've got the MacBook. You're in the ecosystem. Yeah, what does the ecosystem actually mean? You belligerent fucking dunce. It means that you get your iMessage on your MacBook. Cool, there's a third-party application on PC that allows you to forward Android text messages to your computer. What's that? Oh, all your devices use that dumbass proprietary lightning cable? Why don't you come join the rest of the world? Why don't you come join the other 98% where we've adopted USB-C as the standard and has been for the last half a decade, okay? Don't sit there fucking shoving a lightning cable up your ass to hit your G-spot because you can use the same charger for a fucking MacBook as an iPad and the same charger as an iPad for a fucking iPhone when literally everything else from my game console to my fucking phone uses USB-C. And there's a law, there's a patent coming through that Apple's going to be forced to switch to USB-C anyway. And let's not forget that these scumbags kickstarted killing off the headphone jack. Complete moronic move meant to secrete control over your listening habits. Apple is the worst company. I will always stand by that fact. Apple sends me products to review in the mail. I promptly crush them under my heel. They begged me. I have an email. Let me read it to you verbatim. Dear Mr. Metal, on behalf of Apple, we would like to extend you a review copy of the MacBook M2 Air. It is yours to keep or dispose of after you've utilized it. Please sign the attached NDAs, please sign the attached contractual agreements, and please confirm receipt of the device. Well, guess what, Apple? I received the device, but it was not as described. What was sold to me, the lie that was sold to me and all these people was that this was a revolutionary device with advanced processing power that would change the ways of the computing world. In essence, the MacBook Air M2 is the same as the MacBook Air M1. It's about 2% faster, costs twice as much, and you idiots are still lining up to buy it. The launch of an Apple product is my favorite time period. You want to know why? It's because I can drive by the local cell phone stores. I can drive by the Apple stores and see all the sheep, all the dumbasses lined up, and I'm taking mental notes. I have a photographic memory. I am snapshotting each and every single one of those ugly fucking faces because I know in the back of my mind I would never disgrace or lower myself enough to associate with an Apple fan. That's just not who I am. If any of your friends, family, colleagues, co-workers are Apple fans, I promptly suggest you cease all communication with those individuals because they have pledged their loyalty to a company that has made a killing rather, bending them over the barrel and giving it to them raw with no lube, and they've convinced themselves that they like it. Apple should be sued for statutory rape because they lure these fucking kids in. Oh, look, little Johnny's got an iPhone. Oh, you want an iPhone too, don't you? Well, Apple does nothing, absolutely nothing that Microsoft or Samsung does not do better. Name me one thing, you Apple fanboys. I know you're sitting there drinking your fucking $9 coffee in Starbucks, adjusting your stylish designer glasses, and rubbing the collar of your black fucking turtleneck as you watch this video. Sweat starts to secrete down your fucking face because you know that what I'm saying is challenging your entire worldview, and you know deeper what I'm saying, every goddamn word is true. So you're gonna type me a nasty ass comment about how much better Apple really is and how justified they are in charging egregious prices for incremental upgrades. But as you're typing that comment, you fucking SoCal frat boy, why don't you reach into the back of your mind and pull out the common sense you seem to have lost over the last 20 goddamn years with a yearly upgrade cycle to a phone that hasn't competed on Samsung's level in at least 8 years. At least. The iPhone 13 was a complete joke. The iPhone 12 before that was a complete joke. Dude, the funniest shit that Apple ever put out, I'm convinced they put it out as a meme just to see how many fucking reckless retards are there. You know, a fool and their money are soon parted. But I got a better saying. An Apple fan and their iPhone are soon parted because the fucking way this company lures you in and gets you idiots to upgrade to an incrementally better phone is mind-boggling. But you know what the best product was? The iPad Pro with a fucking pencil that cost... with a fucking pencil that costs $200. Hey, keep living that life. Keep living that dream, Apple fans. Sipping your $9 coffee, wearing your designer clothes, upgrading your phone for $500 to $1,000 every single year. Keep paying $200 for fucking pencils. And look at your bank account. Wonder why you're in suffocating debt, you fucking idiot.